4 3 2 1
SDG 4, quality education, is the bedrock of human capital. Without education, we have nothing. In fact, SDG 4 is the very anchor to all the rest of the sustainable development goals. What we have seen, whether it's in Hong Kong, in China, in the broader world, when we invest in education, we invest in the future, not only of an individual, but of the country too. That is how countries make progress. That is why bringing back the focus on education, particularly quality education, is so crucial. The United Nations is united in its effort, together with the government of China here in Hong Kong, with the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, to continue to work to make sure that education remains very much at the center of focus of our policymakers, of our political leaders, of our diplomats, everybody, in order to bring together the vibrancy that we need for societies to progress. Now, with the advent of artificial intelligence, you know that many of the jobs will start to go away. So what we will need to further reinforce the education structure. So, it reminds me of the words of Alvin Toffler, the man who wrote Future Shock. He says, the illiterate of the future is not those who do not know how to read and write. It's those who know how to learn, relearn and unlearn. So we will have to equip ourselves, our society, particularly our children, to face the new world in this rise of science, technology, and education is central to that. Hong Kong is a great model of success. It has invested in education, it has invested in human capital, it has invested in infrastructure, it has invested in business to make sure that Hong Kong rises up as such a wealthy part of China. Now, what we need is many Hong Kongs all over the world, and Hong Kong can actually be a good ambassador. Like I said today in my speech, Hong Kong is a window to China and for China a window to the world. Hong Kong, through its education, through its great universities and schools, can really become a bridge for projecting education throughout the rest of the world. Absolutely. I see huge opportunities. Today there is a dire need for volunteers, and the United Nations has a volunteer system. We need more and more professionals to step out of their comfort zone and go to different parts of the world, work with the UN, work with non-governmental organizations, work with local governments to advance the education agenda. Because there are so many skills that people from Hong Kong can pass on to people across the world, whether from government to government or business to business, school to school, university to university. There are plenty of opportunities there. And today what is interesting is that we have an opportunity to actually use technology. You don't have to be present there. You can use it through, virtual learning processes. But today there is a skills gap, and Hong Kong can actually help with that. I thought it was fantastic. I want to commend UNICEF Hong Kong for this particular initiative, and particularly its leader, Judy Chen, for having taken this initiative on. Why it is important is that what we need to do is bring solidarity. We need collaboration. We need public-private partnerships. Today I'm seeing all that, but above all, what I've seen across the group of people running, young and old, from all walks of life, is a spirit of energy, a compassion, a solidarity, which is very unusual. And I hope we can replicate this model and take it to the rest of the world. Education is the bedrock of humanity. Let's invest in education. Let's invest in human development. Let's invest in our humanity.